Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my bookish world. Today I'm going to be doing a book haul because how do I say this? I started working in a bookstore and that 40% discount on books, really nice. Now I will say not all of these I've gotten from my bookstore. Some of them are pre-orders, some of them are books that I've gotten from friends, some of them I've gotten from Target. So, like, there's a bit of variety. I also have some bookish items here, but the point is I have a job now, and, no hope of really moving out anytime soon, so I tend to spend my money on things. Books, bookish items, and food. So, yeah. We'll do the books first because I think that's probably going to be the most exciting. Also, I have my little Christmas tree in the background. You can't really see it because there's a pile of books, but maybe as I go down the pile, you'll see it. So, some of my most recent books that I've acquired are Son of a Witch and A Lion Among Men, both by Gregory Maguire. And if you don't know, this is the same author that wrote Wicked, which is now the musical. I read Wicked when I was in like 8th grade. And I don't know if I'll ever actually read them again, but my cousin is getting ready to move, and at Thanksgiving she was like, hey, I'm getting rid of some books, do you want to look through them? And like, again, I will probably never read these, but I couldn't say no to The Sprayed Edges, and at the time I was like, well, maybe I'll read them, and there still is a chance that I might. I think when I read Wicked, I probably just read it a little bit too young. I definitely did not understand most of what was going on, so I ended up hating it. But yeah, I have these. I couldn't pass up The Sprayed Edges because, yeah, I'm a bad person. The next two books are also pretty recent acquirements. I got these on Black Friday because I work at Barnes & Noble, and even though I technically couldn't buy these books on Black Friday because employees aren't allowed to buy the Black Friday books until the day after, it's first come, first serve, I still went to Barnes & Noble, and my mom actually bought them. So I got Kingdom of the Cursed by Carrie Maniscalco, and it is signed by the author. And I got Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong, which is also signed by the author. Now, have I read the first books to either of these? No. Do I know when I'm going to get to these? Also no. But could I pass up that they were signed editions? Also no. So now I own them. So that's exciting. I don't actually know when I will get to them. Hopefully sometime in 2022. But I own them now, so yay! Now I should probably own the first books. It's fine. I then got some books off of Target because they were having like a buy two get one free sale for some of their stuff, and I don't actually know how many of these books are part of that. Some of them are for sure, but first I got Paybacks, a Witch by Lena Harper. I did start this year, but I didn't actually make it all the way through. I was trying to read it in the month of October, but October was kind of a busy month, and then because it was a busy month, I just didn't read as much, and I was kind of getting into a slump. I want to take the sticker off. I hate stickers with a passion, even though, and sometimes I have to sticker books at my job, and it makes me sad, but at least those are kind of hard, or easy to get off. These, oh, I got it. Okay, Payback's a Witch. So this is going to be the first in the series, and I'm hoping that I can get to it next October, because yes, I do have to read it in October, because it's witchy. So yeah. But it was really cute, and I think I didn't get that far into it, but I was enjoying it. So hopefully I will get to finish it in 2022. The next book I have is actually an ARC. So sometimes my bookstore gets advanced reader copies for people to review, for booksellers to review. We have like a whole shelf of them that are just kind of free to take. And I've only taken 2 now from it, but I just saw this one and couldn't resist. This is Things We Couldn't Say by J. Coles. J. Coles wrote Tyler Johnson Was Here, which I really enjoyed a while ago, so I picked up the uncorrected proof. I don't know when I'm going to get to it, probably sometime within the next year, but I have it, so that's exciting, and if I like it, then I'll probably buy the not original copy, the hard copy of it. So yeah. I then have Hang the Moon by Alexandria Bellefleur. So I read Count Your Lucky Stars as an e-arc from NetGalley earlier in like September, I think, and I adored it. And then I realized that it was part of like a companion series, and Hang the Moon being one of them, and I decided that I had to get it. And I haven't read it yet. I think I'm gonna wait until I get Written in the Stars, which, by the way, my fingers are crossed that I get it for Christmas, but if I don't, I'm praying that there are copies at work because I want it. But I'm really excited to eventually get to this because, like I said, I really adored Count Your Lucky Stars. Also, I need a water break because there's a lot of books here. Also, you can kind of see my tree. It's a really tiny tree, but I love it. I then got Indivisible by Daniel Allman. So Barnes & Noble have their, like, Barnes & Noble book haul sale where they got, like, some of their hardcovers were, like, crazy % off. So I got 3 books during that time. This was one of them. This was before I started working for the company, by the way. As you can see, I love them. But Daniel Allman, spoke to us during my NYU Publishing Institute that I did over the summer during that program, and so when I saw that this book was part of that sale, I was like, well, I have to get it. I wanted to get it anyway, but yeah, I'm hoping I can get to this next month in January. Basically, this has to do with someone named Mateo who has to deal kind of with being an immigrant, an illegal immigrant, and well, I don't know what words are, but has to deal with being an immigrant. So I'm very excited to get to this. I also follow him on Twitter, and he vaguely resembles my ex, and so I follow him on Instagram, and he vaguely resembles my ex. So whenever I see his, like, little story, I get freaked out for half a second before reminding myself that my ex did not have any social media, and also why would I follow him if he did? And then during that sale, I also got I'm Not Dying With You Tonight by Kimberly Jones and Gilly Siegel. Basically, at the time, I was interviewing for the company that had published this book, I had interviewed for the company that published this book, and so I wanted to there are some books that I knew, including this one that I had heard of from that company, but I wanted to kind of start reading a few of their books, mostly because I wanted to, like, get in there. I didn't end up getting the job, but I have heard really good things about this book. It basically follows these 2 girls who are not really friends, but their city goes up in flames one night, and they only have each other to rely on if they're going to make it home safe. So I'm still pretty pumped to get to it. It's also really short, which, like, is always a good thing. We love short books. I then got The Love Hypothesis during that Target sale. This is by Allie Hazelwood. I forgot to say that. But basically, this is about Alice Smith, who's a 3rd-year PhD candidate, and she doesn't believe in romantic relationships, but her best friend does, and it gets her into the situation with this professor named Adam Carlson, and who is just young and hot and also, like, kind of an ass. And it's kind of a enemies to lovers story, and also fake dating, and I'm really excited about it. I'm hoping to get to it this month, fingers crossed. But yeah, it looks very cute. I then have Daughter of the Deep by Rick Riordan. I forgot. So this book came out earlier this year, or it came out in, like, October, I think. Basically, it follows this girl named Anna, who's a freshman at this school, 5-year high school that graduates best marine scientists, naval warriors, navigators, and underwaters explorer on the world. So basically, the book follows this her freshman year when they go to a weekend trial at sea and something goes wrong. And I'm really excited. It's a standalone, which I don't think he's ever actually done a standalone before, but I'm still really excited about getting to it. Also, it's It's signed because I participated in a virtual event. I also got a free shirt from the event. It's somewhere with my clothes. I forgot to grab it. But yeah, I'm really excited to get to this again. Hopefully this month. I want to stay on top of Rick Riordan's books. I love his books, obviously. The next book that I got is one that I'm actually in the middle of, and that is A Shadow in the Ember by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the first book in the Flesh and Fire series, which is the prequel to Blood and Ash. I am just a little over 400 pages into it, which I'm like over halfway through at this point. I'm hoping to finish it really soon because I have other books that I want to read in December, and she's thick. But yeah, basically this follows this girl named Serafina, who is also kind of this maiden type girl. It takes place like thousands of years in the past. And it kind of follows her and her being promised to this primal of death, who is like one of the rulers of like a court. And the struggles that come with that, and how she has been trained her entire life that she has to make this primal fall in love with her and then kill him. But like, then she's like, I don't actually want to kill him. He's kind of cute. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm excited to finish it. I'm worried that that's gonna fall over. I then got The Taking of Jake Livingston, also in that Target sale, by Ryan Douglas. This book basically follows a boy named Jake Livingston who can see spirits, and something happens with this spirit who is very vengeful, that died not too far from where he is, who seems to be trying to attack him. And yeah, it was really interesting. I was hoping to read all of it on Halloween day, but of course I got into a little bit of reading slump, so I didn't. But I gave it like 3.5 stars. It was still really enjoyable. I talked about it more in my October wrap-up. My November wrap-up, which just went up like 2 weeks ago, so yay. I then got The Marionettes by Katie Wismer. This was a pre-order. And basically this is her new series called The Marionettes. Book 1 being about witches and vampires and being kind of a book for fans of Twilight but older. And I really enjoyed it, and I'm actually hoping to get the second book really, really soon. I haven't pre-ordered, it's just for whatever reason it's taking a while to like process and be sent to me. But I'm hoping to get to that as well this month if it ever actually comes. And then I think I also got this during the Target sale, and that was If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy. This is a book that I read an e-arc of back over the summer, and I absolutely adored it. So of course when it came out, I had to pick up my own copy because it was just so cute, and I'm so excited about this. Also, it was published by Disney, Hyperion, who's now doing like more adult romances, and I want to work for Disney very badly. So Disney, if you see this, hire me. I adored this book. I adore Rick Riordan and everything that he writes. I adore Disney. You can't see, but I have Funko Pops of every Disney princess up there, and over there. But yeah, so I really enjoyed this one. It was like a 5 stars, my absolutely favorite book that Julie Murphy has written so far. So I definitely recommend it. I then also got during that Target sale the X Hex by Erin Sterling. This is I don't know. This is one of my favorites. I really liked this. I hope this gets turned into a movie because it would make a good Halloween movie. Basically, this follows this girl named Vivian who 9 years ago had her heart broken by this other wizard. And she cursed him. She didn't think it was actually going to work, but it ended up working. And he comes back 9 years later, and all these bad things start happening to him and the town because he is connected to the town. And she has to help him fix it while also kind of realizing that, like, she might still have feelings for him. So I really enjoyed this. I then got The Donut Trap by Julie Thau. This is also an arc that I got from work. Basically, it follows this girl named Jasmine who has landed herself back at her parents' donut shop, and she wants to be doing so much more, but she doesn't really know what she wants to do with her life, so she's just kind of working there. And then she runs into this guy named Alex, who, it was a little weird reading. It's always really weird reading when the love interest has the same name as me, who she had a crush on back in college, but nothing ever happened. And now he has a lot of interest in her. The only issue is her parents don't really like each other. But it was so cute. I gave this 4 stars. I'll definitely be reading more from this author. I think this was her debut novel. So, I'll be excited to read more from this author. As you can see, my dog's like barking at things and then they just get randomly excited and have to come visit me. Hi. And then I got Shout by Lori Halse Anderson. This is one that I got from Barnes & Noble, not during that sale though. I just got it. I've already read it and talked about it in my November Ember wrap-up, but basically it's a nonfiction, and it talks about Lori Halse Anderson's, her sexual assault that she had as a child and how that influenced her to write Speak, which is like one of my favorite books. So I really enjoyed this. Obviously trigger warnings for sexual assault, but I think it was really great. Also during that little sale that Barnes & Noble had, I got A Long Way Down, the graphic novel by Jason Reynolds with art by Danica Novogordoff. I don't know how to say that. I was a little upset because there's a little rip right here, but honestly, I might take the dust jacket off because it's printed on the naked hardback, and who really needs that? Yeah. But basically, this is just the graphic novel of his book, Long Way Down, which I read last year and really loved. And so I was really excited to see this. And the art style is beautiful. And one day, I'm sure I will reread it in this form. But yeah, the rest that I have here is going to be a lot of bookish objects because I suck and I spend money on things maybe I don't need. But also I kind of love them. So yeah. So the first thing that I have here is this like Fake Rate coin. Fake Rate does these like past item sales a couple times a year. And so I got this because I love Percy Jackson, obviously. And it says, even strength must bow to wisdom sometimes. And it just has like a little trident. It's very cute. Very cute. And then I got these little Polaroids for my shelf. This one, I believe, is for the Dark Artifices, and it says The Great Kitchen Disaster of 2012. So that's cute. And then I have the one from, I think, the Heroes of Olympus, which say 2 homes are better than 1. And I think that might be Jason and Piper, although I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. I actually just got this in today because I had to get a replacement, but I got this little wristlet, and I don't technically know if this is based on something, but it says Rise and Rise Again, and it's just like a little wallet wristlet that I actually am really excited to use. So eventually I will. It's super cute. So yeah. I then got quite a few things, because my favorite author has her store, and she opens it a couple times a year. And so I was like, I'm going to buy whatever I can, because I didn't get to do it until like way after it had originally opened. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get whatever I can, whatever I don't already have. And I wasn't going to get anything that had to do with the Flesh and Fire series because I hadn't read it yet. So I got this sticker that says Hey Kitten, which is an alien, which is based off of her Lux series. I got the sticker that says, Can You See the Stars, which is from her Harbinger trilogy. I got this We Control Our Own Fates of a little, like, Bambi, and that's from her Dark Elements trilogy. I got this Feeling Stabby sticker, which is obviously from Blood and Ash, and I got this from Blood and Ash, like, crest sticker. I also got a magnet, which, like, I don't know why, but I love her. And it says, and just sort of like little, I don't know what it is, her logo, and it says Kicking Ass and Stealing Hearts since 2011, and I adore it. It's going on my mini fridge. I love it so much. I then got this, like, little mason cup, and it says Blood and Ash with the, like, crest on it. I don't even know if you can see that, but it has her name on it, and it's cute. and I'm sure I'll be using this. I then got this mug that is huge, and it says Feeling Stabby, and it has like the blood and ash crest on it. And it's so big, and I'm so excited to make hot chocolate in this. I'm watching Christmas movies tonight because I'm home alone and I don't have to work today. I work tomorrow, and I will probably be doing hot chocolate in this because what the hell, it's huge. I love it so much. I then got this little plushie that says Luke's, Lucky Luke's Llama Farm, which is a reference to her, legend, or not legend series, what's it called? Her, oh crap, her origin series. So that's it's just cute, and he's gonna hang on my shelf. And then I got this pillowcase, which at some point I'm sure I'll put to good use, but it says you are an absolutely stunning, murderous little creature, and then Castile veneer, and it's really cute, and I'm sure at some point whenever I get my own place, I'll put it on a pillow to like decorate a little futon. I don't know, I have plans for like decorating a place that I don't have yet. But that's it for my book haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for all my social media down below. That's Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!